Hey, how's it going today? Are you a fan of long distance riding or have a desire to do long distance riding, say iron butt challenges or anything of that nature? Let's dive into it. I'll give you just a little bit of my experience on it anyway, and you can form your own impressions, your own opinions of it, and you may already have your own opinions of it, and like I said, it's not for everybody. They are not for everybody, and it's okay if you don't have a desire to do that, or you you don't like them, or just think it's foolish tomfoolery. I don't know that guy, but anyway, um, let's just start out by the very first motorcycle I bought, which is only 11 years ago, 50 years of age. Let's see, that would put me, I'm not good at math, 61. But anyway, I'm just kidding. Anywho, so when I first started riding a motorcycle, when I bought my first motorcycle, I heard a lot of guys talking about, my beard looks really bad today. But anyway, I heard all the guys that I started riding with 11 years ago talk about how many miles they could ride in a day, and they referred to the iron butt challenges all the time, as in, I could do 1,000 miles in a day, no problem. I ride to Sturgis every year, so with Google Maps and all that good stuff, took into account how many miles I could get per tank of gas in my 2013 Harley Davidson Road Glide Candy Orange. Yep. And so I plotted out from there if I was going to ride north, if I was going to ride south, east, west, you got it. But in any direction I went, within 3 to 4 hours, I was going to be nearing a pretty major city. And I was watching all kinds of YouTube channels on people that had done iron butt rides, pros and cons, and I had seen so many of them that around a big city get stuck in traffic jams, road construction, yada, yada, yada. And so I decided, yep, I'm going to try something just a little bit different. So, messing with the Google Maps, I decided my first iron butt, I'm going to do it by myself. I'm going to make a route that no matter what, I'm only about 3 hours from home at the furthest point. So if I want to just say I'm done or I break down, I have issues, I can still get home in a relatively short amount of time. So I started making like a circular route around, say, the Des Moines area, Des Moines, Iowa. And so I started plotting and how I would ride out east first on Interstate 80 and then ride clockwise, head south down through southern Iowa, southeastern Iowa, northeastern Nebraska, northeastern Missouri, all the way through north central Missouri, up through northwestern Missouri, western Iowa, all the way up into southwestern Minnesota, to central Minnesota, and then back down Interstate 35 through central Iowa, back down to the Des Moines area. It all came out to right around 1,052, 1,042, 1,062 miles, somewhere in there. 1,040, 1,052 miles. So I plotted that all out. And so this is the first step of an iron butt ride, is plotting it out. Then, once I got the miles all dialed in, okay, how far can I make it on a tank of gas? With my 2013 Road Glide and the modifications I had on it, the upgrades I had on it, a little over 200 miles was as good as I could get. But like I said, I was doing it the old fashioned way. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. So every one of those turns, I had to stop and get a receipt. And so I figured I might as well get a fuel receipt, keep that baby full of gas at every stop. So that's what I had to do. I stopped at every turn that I made, and there was one from St. Joe to Sioux City that I was going to be nip and tuck if I could make it on a full tank. So I planned halfway in between where I would stop anyway, not chance it, and go ahead and get a receipt. So I will put up here my route that I had planned, and over the, like I said, up to for a year until I finally set out to do this route, I pretty much memorized every stop, and every stop that I had planned on was at a convenience store and gas station convenience store. So I planned that all along and had it memorized. By the time I was ready to do the ride, I had it memorized to a T. Every stop I was making, every turn I was making, every road that I had to hit. And then to set out on the ride. And the next video, I'm going to talk about the ride itself. This is just the planning point of it, planning the route. The next step will be packing for the route and then talking about the route in specific. So you have a great day, and the next segment I will talk about the ride more specifically. Thank you for joining in the J Glide channel. I'm your J Glider. Have a great day.